I mean, come on, can we just look at that? Oh, it's so good. Yo, what up, Hammies? It's your boy BP Ham, and today we're making a Vietnamese recipe called gà kho tol. And this is a caramelized fish, normally used with catfish, but really you can use any type of fish. My family loves salmon, so that's what we use. And we're gonna cook this up in a clay pot, top it off with some rice, and it's gonna be so good. And I'm super excited to make it, so let's get started. For this recipe, you're gonna need salmon, fish sauce, sugar, salt and pepper, shallot, green onion, red and green chili pepper, garlic, vegetable oil, and Coco Rico coconut soda. First things first, we're gonna chop up our aromatics. So we got some green onion here, about 4 stalks. I'm just gonna cut off the ends and then cut them into about 2-inch slices. Then probably about half a stalk, I'm just going to dice. And then with the other white parts, I'm just gonna cut them straight in half. Put that aside. And then we're gonna chop a red chili pepper and a green chili pepper. If you have smaller ones, you're gonna want multiple ones, but these ones are pretty big. So I like the diagonal look, so I'm gonna chop them on a diagonal. And then same thing with the green one. We're gonna put that all aside with our green onion. Then we're gonna get 2 shallots and dice these up. Cut off that root end, cut off the other side, chop it in half, and then remove that first layer. Give these a dice. I just roughly chop them, and then I get my knife and just go over them multiple times. Just a rough dice is fine. Put those aside. And then about 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. So smash those down. Remove the skins. All right, this one's a little hard to get off. Take off that root bit and then just mince these up. And then add that right in with your shallots. Before we get to the stove, we're going to mix together our liquid ingredients so it's nice and simple when we start cooking. To this bowl, I'm gonna add 1 cup of sugar. Seems like a lot of sugar, but we're cooking 2 pounds of fish. 1 cup of fish sauce. 1/4 cup of Coco Rico soda. This is a staple Vietnamese ingredient. Adds a nice sweetness. And then half a teaspoon of salt. Mix that together for the sugar to kind of dissolve a little bit. It's not gonna fully dissolve, but we're gonna cook this on the stove, so it'll melt there. So we got everything prepped, we got our liquid ingredients, we got our aromatics, and we're gonna head to the stove. You can use any regular pan, but we got a clay pot here. We're gonna heat this up to medium-high heat with a tablespoon of oil. Here's our salmon. This is about 2 pounds of salmon. Once this heats up, we're gonna lay this skin side down. We're gonna add in our aromatics, so our garlic and shallot, and just saute that for a little bit. And that smell is delicious. Gonna add in a touch more oil so it doesn't burn. And then we're gonna lay in our salmon skin side down. And then to this, you're gonna add another 1/4 cup of Coco Rico soda. And add a little more so that the bottom doesn't burn. And now that this has come to a boil, we're gonna add in our liquid mixture. So make sure to just stir that up so that sugar gets dissolved. And we're gonna pour this right on top. We're gonna bring this to a boil for 8 to 10 minutes. And before I put the salmon in, I rinsed it with cold running water and patted it dry. And as it cooks, this foam is gonna come up and we wanna take that out with the spoon. It is hot, so be careful. It's getting a little too hot, so I'm gonna switch to a ladle. I'm just gonna get my knife and cut this one. It's a little big. It's been boiling for about 10 minutes and I'm gonna add in our other aromatics, our red pepper, and green onion. Put that in. We're gonna cook this for another 5 to 7 minutes. It's been about 5 minutes and we're done. We're just gonna turn off the heat and we got a nice pot of fish for dinner. I mean, come on, can we just look at that? The final product. I don't want to spill it over. But how you eat this is you're gonna get a bowl of rice and you're gonna scoop in some of that salmon and make sure you get that sauce on there. And then you're just going to get some rice, get some salmon. Oh, it's so good. It's nice, sweet, a little salty. Pairs really well with the rice and it has a little kick from the chili peppers we put in. But overall, just a perfect bite. If you plan on eating the fish by itself without rice, I would reduce the amount of fish sauce you use by a little bit. We eat everything with rice, so the sauce from the fish mixes in with the rice and creates a perfect bite. But if you had the fish by itself, it might be a little too salty with the amount that we put in earlier. Overall, a great, super easy dish to make. And if you guys like this recipe, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up and comment below on what you would like me to cook next. Until next time, peace.